Well, it's great to have you back, and once again we have Bill Wally here from ISFA, and we're here for our third and final segment tonight.
And we're having technical difficulties.
Are we being technically difficult?
A little bit, yes. If you're having a problem with the audio or the video, just refresh your screen, right? Or click the show button again, and it'll refresh. But we're having a problem with the pipe going up and down.
Is it kind of the Godzilla thing where you? The voice
No, I'm not sure. But anyway, just click your screen and it'll come back again. So anyway,
okay. Well, anyway, our final segment tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about templating and some of the different techniques, but more importantly about a new technique that's just emerged in the marketplace, which is kind of cool. Before we really get into this,
what?
Boy, aren't we just in a sour mood
I wanted
tonight?
to get into this. I'm ready. What do you,
know.
What do you want to talk about?
We're going to...
Shall I get out of between you two guys?
No. It's good you're there, because otherwise I'd hit him. There was a comment by this manufacturer that this process is so simple that...
Oh, that's what I was going to read. I was going to read this because this is important. Now listen to this. This is the press release, and I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to read one line. President and co-founder Doug Craig exclaims, "These clips make templating so easy, my 12-year-old daughter can do it." So we're going to put that to the test.
And like you've seen many times on the show, we're willing to make a fool of ourselves or the product just to see if it really does work. So tonight, we're going to go one better. We're not going to go with the 12-year-old
That's
girl.
right.
We're going to go with the 10-year-old girl.
That's right.
So
We're going to do them one better.
Okay. Now, before the show,
Two better. That's right.
Before the show, I made this template.
Oh, I thought that was a picture frame.
So, well, it could be.
See? Look at that. See?
But what we're going to do is my 10-year-old daughter, Lainey, is here.
One of 6.
And we're going to go ahead, and Lainey, come on up here. What we're going to do is we're going to have Lainey go back over to this cabinet that we brought out of props tonight, and we're going to have her make this template. Now, we did go through it with her one time. You should know that, because obviously she has no experience in this area at all. But Lainey, you're going to go ahead and template this top for us, aren't you? And we have these clips, which John.
Well, actually, let her go ahead and get started, and we'll talk about the clips, and she can just go ahead and do her own thing over there.
All right, you go ahead and have fun.
All right.
Okay.
Have fun. Go ahead and do it.
Okay. These clips are really cool. I call them a third hand, and actually they're made by.
Why a third hand?
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
Well, sometimes you need an extra hand. One more.
Are you okay, Bill?
Yeah, I was looking for a board to pretend was a cabinet. So
You
can
scare me sometimes. That board that we used to stain on would be fine, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You know what? Grab that piece right out of the trash, that angled piece that we used on last week's show.
I'll go get it.
Grab that right there. That'll work. Okay. Anyway, these are Fab Quick clips. No, I'm sorry. These are, wait a minute. These are Template Pro templating clips from Fab Quick.
I always get that depth of knowledge you have. You know the products like that.
Well, no, I think these are great, but the guys have a lot of names here, so it's a little bit weird. But anyway, these clips automatically will give you the overhang of 1.5 inches on. That's the orange. No, I'm sorry. This is 1/4, and the orange one is 1.5 inches. Okay, so you have an overhang here, and the way these work is this just clips over the edge of the counter or edge of the cabinet, and then your piece of material slides in from the edge. We could have just cut a little piece, but that's okay.
I'll back up. That's okay.
Here, let's put 2 of them on here. This is really cool. Okay, so then this just goes in here like this, and there's your overhang, 1.5 inches. And what's neat about these is that although they do sell a template material and a glue, they work with basically any template material a guy is already using. So if you like using the Templast material, it works with that.
And this is Templast right here.
This is Templast, right? And we're going to show how that works after Lainey gets done over there. This is their material, and this is called, I don't know.
This is just the PVC.
Yeah, it's their templating
PVC
material.
skin.
It comes in strips, comes in a roll, and you can check that out on the website. And they also have a glue, which is being used at the moment, but we'll show you that in a little bit. You can cut up cardboard. You can use Luan plywood if you want. You could actually, on a straight top, you could actually use a full piece of template material, put it into the clips from the front, and then scribe your back by how we do it with laying a piece on top and then gluing it on. So it works like that. But they're really kind of neat. The only thing that I found in fooling around with these today is that they didn't take into account a 3/8 wall on inexpensive cabinets from the big box stores. Okay, but what we found is that since these don't break, you can bend this like this, and then it easily slips over the 3/8 and holds tight. So it works perfect.
Now, what's the gray clip for?
The gray clip is for a 1/4-inch overhang that would be like at a refrigerator or a stove opening. So when it goes on,
And the reason it only holds a quarter over?
It only holds a quarter over. Like if you're going next to a refrigerator, you're going to have a small overhang. You wouldn't want a full 1.5-inch overhang.
And typically most cabinets on the face frame, usually they have a 1/4-inch ear.
Right. That's right. You're exactly right. That's correct. So that's what these are all about.
Hey, guys.
Yes. Oh, she all done?
She's done.
Cool. Okay.
Done, Elaine?
Let's go over and take a look.
Well, let's go over here.
Good
What was that?
job.
Something like 5 minutes.
And you're
Like that?
10. Now, obviously, this is not a complicated countertop, but that was a great job. It's fit to the wall, and everything works great. And then, so when you're done, all you're going to do is take it and slide this right out of here. This template can be rolled up if it's this type of material. You can fold it up. You can do whatever you want. And that's your
And
template.
you can see, actually, that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere, though.
No, it's not. It is.
And I'll tell you, in Florida here, or even New England, where I'm from, or whether this got exposed to snow, whether it got exposed to, are you okay? All right. Whether it was exposed to snow or rain, or it doesn't matter, because obviously it's not going to come apart. It's a very durable template. You can write on it, make all the markings that you need, which is what we did over here.
Right. Now, let's see how close her template is to yours.
Okay.
Should be interesting.
Should be pretty close.
Well, then the
Line up
question
the
is,
corner.
who's
Now,
right?
remember, Lainey is 11 years old. So
10.
10 years old. Okay.
Line them up
You
right.
know what?
Dad.
You know what? I may not have it.
Yeah, you might not have it the right way.
Actually,
pretty good.
Yeah, that fits better.
That's
I
pretty
would
good.
say that's
Very good. Good job, Lainey.
Good
Thanks
job,
for joining
Lainey.
us on the show.
perfect job. Yeah, that's and it's important to see that, because that obviously proves the point that the manufacturer makes, that in this case, a 10-year-old can make the
Now
template
we
that a
don't.
50-year-old
Now we
makes.
don't want to. We don't want to promote child labor. We don't want to
We
say
don't?
that. Well, no. I know that's why you have 6 kids. They're
That's
home
right.
working
I
for you.
believe in
But
labor.
no, I mean, your templaters should not be 12-year-olds. They shouldn't be 10-year-olds.
Well, they can't drive to the jobs. That's
Well,
the problem.
no, but that's true. But their moms could drive them.
Yeah. But the other issue with these, John, you mentioned it when we got started. It's a third hand. When you do a countertop with an 1.5-inch overhang and a 2-inch wide piece of template material, it's kind of
fall right
difficult
off.
to get that held there.
Yep.
And so not only does this measure it for you, but it actually
Holds it in
holds
place.
it in place. So you're getting all the parts
Right.
together,
Let's
and then
let's
you glue
real
it
quickly,
together.
since Lainey was actually building that, let's just show really quickly. Do we have our scissors back here?
Yes, they're right over here, actually.
Okay. Let's just show. That glue won't work with hot melt, will it?
It won't work with hot melt?
With the hot melt glue, this template or that template material. This template. No, never mind. Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Wow.
This
Will
tem-
that glue work with
See how
this
excited
template
I am?
material? You are excited. John.
That glue will not work with this template
Well,
material.
let's find out
correct?
real quick. You got a piece right here? Let's
Okay. All right. Very quickly.
It's a plastic weld, so I would assume that. Okay, go ahead and put it right on there. What does that do?
I don't know. But you were
Okay,
doing
let's
it.
see. No, it won't
No.
work.
Okay, so that's not going to work. So
And
what we
don't
want to
have a glue
do,
gun plugged in.
we don't have a glue gun plugged in. So
Boy, it
let's.
evaporates fast.
Yep. No, we kind of screwed up on that. But anyway, let's show you with this stuff real quick.
There's your scissors.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
I can't have a tool?
Okay. Nope. No tools for you, Bill.
Okay.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to slide that in.
Right, Bill.
All right. Now let's see if 3 grown men can do this. All right. We can just cut that off to random right there. And then this is going to fit on here underneath the 3 clips,
And put it right up to the wall.
right up to the
And then we
wall.
can cut that just a little bit shorter.
Yeah. Can do that. All right. Now our glue.
Oh, that guy's falling down. I apologize.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't get good help.
I apologize.
You just can't. Oh, we did want to thank Lowe's for this base cabinet tonight. Okay, there we go. We put that down there. And actually, you're going to just count to 10,
1, 2, 5.
9, 8, 7, 10.
That's probably close enough.
Okay.
And
And that's all fit. Now, if you were using Templast material or Luan plywood or cardboard, you'd be using a hot melt glue instead of this glue. So again, you know, we want to point out that nobody's trying to tell you how to template. They're just trying to show you how to make it a little bit easier. And another comment I wanted to make, on their website, they talk about do-it-yourselfers. And I don't think for a minute that you're going to find do-it-yourselfers doing granite countertops. I think what you're going to find is guys that are doing plastic laminate countertops and things like that are going to be the do-it-yourselfers. But so don't get worried out there, guys, that these guys are trying to, you know, get all your jobs into the hands of do-it-yourselfers.
and
Because
most
that's not what it's all
do-it-yourselfers are not
about.
going to buy parts for a one-time thing.
No, that's it.
We have a question. Lily in Jacksonville wants to know why the dads can't do the driving.
Ah,
Well, I don't know. Why do you suppose? I guess they could.
It's just a thought.
Sorry, Lily. All right, well, that's the new templating thing. I say thing, the clips. Template,
And once
template
again,
clips.
they're simple, they're inexpensive.
Oh, and how do they come? How do they come? They come in a bag like this, and they come with a bunch of orange ones and a bunch of gray ones, or blue, or whatever
But
color that is.
realistically, if you're going to use this system very much, I would say you
Actually,
need
I
to
think
buy
there's 4.
What? Probably you need to buy about 4 of these packs. 4 or 5
Yeah,
of
there's
these packs?
16
and
orange
4.
and 4 of the quarter-inch overhangs. And I would buy a couple of bags to have them
I
on
would think
hand.
probably 4, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, and they're bright. You know, you're not going to leave them behind. What's nice about the colors is that you know that these are the
You never worked with
inch
me.
and a half
I'd leave them
overhang.
behind.
These are the inch and a half. The gray is a quarter, so there's a difference. You're not going to mix them up. So I think it's a great product. I think that they're going to be around for a long time. And yeah, you can do without them. You know, you can do without a lot of things. But why do without things that can help you?
Yeah, if it makes the process easier, that's really what it's about, is just streamlining the process. Instead of hot melting strips down to a cabinet or some guys tacking them with little brad nails, you're able just to go right along, slap them on, go and put your pieces on, pull them together, and it's just that much cleaner and simpler.
And
that's
again,
what it's all about.
obviously, this is going to be a big help in a complicated countertop, not so much in a little square one like this.
No, I mean, something like this you might just measure really,
Right.
but it's a great little product and obviously simple enough to where a child can use it. Well,
All right.
you know, we're just
We got a couple minutes left.
We're about done here. Aren't
What else do we
tonight?
want to talk about?
Well, I think we should talk
So
about.
how did you get here from the airport? When did you fall off?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know it was a while ago. I'm not quite sure where it was. I did get
It
here.
was dark, though, wasn't it?
It was dark.
I want to apologize to Bill's wife, Sharon, that you had to see your husband put in this situation, but
Is your wife's name Sharon?
My wife's name is Sharon.
Okay.
yes.
You know, Ken doesn't get it right sometimes.
Yeah,
so I just
no,
wanted
he
to
got
make
it
sure.
right.
He gets Sharon and Karen mixed up, and you know.
No, he
it's
got
a
it
problem.
right. The only comment I'd make, and again, I appreciate all you and the company does for ISFA. We truly appreciate your support. Real quick comment. The one nice thing about that, the Pro right angle grinder for the quartz material, is there's a built-in ground fault interrupter in the cord. If you're going to use the dry one, it's electric tool. You're going to be adding water to it. We strongly recommend you get a little ground fault pigtail to plug your power tools in.
We don't have any here. Or you could spray it with strike hold.
Yes.
Our waterproof.
I've heard about that.
Absolutely.
But
That's a really cool thing.
you want to
too.
be careful. Electric and water tend to make curly-haired people really quickly.
Yep.
And it's probably not a good
help
idea.
John?
I don't know if it'll grow hair, but it would make it curlier. I don't think there's any help for once it's gone.
Okay, well,
Although you're only getting away with it because yours is longer.
that's right, and I'm handsome. Well, anyway,
Can you get these on all your fingers?
staring me again. Anyway, once again, I'll be at the
Sorry,
Stone
God,
Show
the
this
gray.
week. Don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I'll be at the Stone Show this week in Las Vegas. If you have the chance to come by one of the few booths that I'll be at, once again at Precision Works, Groves, ITI Diamond, and Euro-Asian Tools. Please come by and see me. If not, we'll be back
could
in
u-
a.
They could use these for pedicures to keep your toes separated.
Oh, I'm thinking gnarly, dude.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be back in a couple of weeks. I hope if we're not banned from the air.
All right. What's coming up? What's coming up? Any idea?
the weekend soon, I hope.
Okay.
We want to thank our special guest, Bill Wally, for being here. and
Absolutely.
Chris
Thank
for
you.
joining
Thank
us
you for
again
inviting us.
for a show. And we want to thank Hannah for the use of her motorcycle tonight.
That's right.
And,
My granddaughter, Hannah.
I
That's her
wish I
bike.
had more opportunity to use it, but you know.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're a passenger or
Yeah.
simulated
Or
passenger.
not.
But with all that said, really, we'll be back in a couple of weeks, and we want to thank you for joining us. And
See ya.
Thank you.
Remember, it's all about tools.
Live.
Live. All righty.